Hello, I'm Javoris McKinney, and welcome to JSU Semester in Review. The JSU Mass Comm department is comprised of great and inspiring faculty and inquiring students from Mississippi as well as from countries around the world. As the fall 2013 semester comes to an end, the students of Dr. Judith Meredith's Mass Comm script writing class have put together a number of news packages which recount some of the notable events and people from around the university and the greater Jackson area. Let's have a look.
Jackson State University is bringing people together regardless of race, gender, or socioeconomic background. Presented by the College of Liberal Arts at Jackson State University, Artistic Intensity is a visual and performing arts series scheduled to run from the 2013 through 2014 school year.
Music is a medium that allows individuals from Jackson, Mississippi to collaborate and cooperate and actually communicate with individuals around the globe, whether it's China, Africa, New Zealand, or Australia.
The series will showcase an array of high-caliber professional and artistic performances from around the world, with 4 signature events including plays, musical performances, and art exhibits by JSU faculty and students. Dr. Lawrence Potter, Dean of the College of Liberal Arts, says it's not only the students of the university who benefit, but also students from Jackson Public Schools.
We were able to bring students from Jackson Public Schools, APAC, as well as the Mississippi Youth Symphony Orchestra. And those students got a master class as well as Jackson State string students. And again, with them performing, getting to really understand that they can perform at any level and pursue their dreams through the arts was the most amazing experience.
Dr. Potter says that the university plans for this to be an annually recurring series. Reporting from Jackson State University, I'm Marilyn Shelby.
A total of 30 students and 60 mentors participated in the orientation program for the A-team at Blackburn Middle School. The mentors and mentees each took a pledge and promise during the ceremony. Each mentor was presented with a black tie by their mentors as part of their official A-team uniform. Merle Evers Williams, wife of slain civil rights activist Medgar Evers, was also on hand for the event, which carries the name of her late husband.
Think and act tall, because you are important. You may not understand it all completely, but you are the future for all of us.
Jackson Public Schools Superintendent Dr. Cedric Gray also encouraged the newly installed A-team members.
These young men will be the drivers of the mission to provide a better quality of life for the young black boys in the city of Jackson.
The purpose of the A-team is to provide male Blackburn Middle School students with the guidance, skills, and knowledge that they need.
Several programs that we've designed for our mentees. We're going to work with them with their grades, of course. We're going to talk to them about ethics and integrity. We're going to spend a lot of time with them regarding issues appropriate to their age level.
This program is implemented by the Community Engagement and Empowerment Network, or SEEN, a group of volunteers in 22 community-based organizations. This is Sherwin Johnson reporting for Jackson State University.
From humble beginnings he came to becoming one of the most notable African-American talents in the state of Mississippi. Percy Davis, affectionately known as the Nighthawk, has recently been recognized on a much larger scale.
The surprise feature in the Black Radio exclusive magazine happened almost 1 month after the radio veteran received 2 awards at the annual Gospel Music Awards. Davis, who is commonly recognized by his reserved nature, was elated to be featured.
I'm blessed to be in this business almost 33 years and to finally see my name in the book. Feels pretty good.
As a 33-year radio personality, Davis has received numerous awards and met some of Hollywood's elite. His fellow disc jockeys commend him on his diligence and consistency over the years.
It's always good to see your coworkers and people that you're associated with do good things, and so Percy being in the BRE magazine, it's a point of pride for me as a person and also for us as a company.
This local radio legend has shared his mic with the likes of Marvin Sapp, Stan Jones, Paul Porter, the Williams Brothers, and so many others. His radio station even won the 2008 Stellar Award for Small Market Station of the Year. For WJSU, I am Parkeisha Davis.
Located right here on the bustling campus of Jackson State University, the Margaret Walker Center for the Study of the African American Experience has a mission that reaches far beyond the campus walls.
The road, it's all meant to be something that will be an active part of the community, and that's the JSU community, the students, the faculty, the staff, but it's also the broader community around us and frankly around the region and the country and the world.
The director of the center, Dr. Robert Luckett, is also an assistant professor in the Department of History.
As a professor of history, I really believe in and firmly believe in the idea that history informs our present, and a knowledge of history and an analysis of what has happened in the past is essential to how we live our lives today.
Year-round, they have events to keep students engaged along with the community.
But generally speaking, everything is free and open to the public, including our collections. Anybody can come anytime. The next big exhibit that we're hosting is called the Scottsboro Boys Outside the Protective Circle of Humanity, which is a series of original photographs from the Scottsboro Boys case in the 1930s.
They have the Rod Page Reading Room, a full-fledged archive, as well as museum dedicated to the life and work of Margaret Walker Alexander. Kendra Wright reporting for MC511 News.
Write a paragraph, and your topic is what is scarcity, okay? The first thing you're going to look up is wants, which you should already know because we talked about that last week.
Operation Shoestring's mission statement says, by teaching children and inspiring families, we can ensure that we all rise together. Assistant Coordinator Star Poole tells about one innovative program that does just that by helping young people become more media literate.
In today's society, everything is basically focused on on media. Everything you're learning is through some form of media, and if they don't have that, it's kind of numbing what they need for socially, academically, mentally, all those things. They need media, period, just to be able to help them function on a day-to-day basis.
According to Operation Shoestring Executive Director Robert Langford, the media literacy program for kids is just a natural extension of the organization's outreach.
And one of the things we're really learning is that probably the smartest folks we have here are the kids, and to watch how they interact with learning and new information and is really something that's important for the grown-ups to pay attention to.
Operation Shoestring would like to see the program grow so the kids can do even more with media.
Doing video and audio production that they're doing on their own and sort of learning not just about how they handle the technology end of things, but also just learning about critical thinking and producing something and goal setting and making a product.
And at the end of the day, the program benefits not just the children, but their families.
Like our mission statement says, by teaching children, which is what we're trying to do, inspiring families, which the information that the children take, it allows the parents to be equipped with the information as well, because the children go home and help their parents and let them know what it is that they learn.
For JSU TV, I'm Mark Leffler.
Students to leave Holmes College ready has been the motto of the Holmes County School District since 1998. With the public school district that serves nearly 1,000 students, a change must come. Yes, merging the schools together. Chandra Brown reporting Blessed News 7. As an educator of this education institution and product of the Holmes County School District, Marcus Stone, director of Boys and Girls Club, shares his viewpoints of the merging.
I feel like the merging of the schools is a very good idea. I mean, I feel like it's going to help the kids a lot in terms of learning extracurricular activities, in terms of sports, and they get a chance to learn more and get prepared for college quicker and easier.
Stacy Lynn, former teacher of the district, shares her perspective on the merging of the schools.
Finally balance the educational gap amongst public schools, large school districts, small school districts who represent a smaller tax base and sometimes have out-of-date books and equipment due to the fact that they sure don't have the state funding as bigger schools do.
Because the children are a feature, education is the major role and priority for them. So merging the schools will have an effect on the students as well. We must come together in a shared effort to make our school a success. Chandra Brown reporting, Blast News 7.
Keeping passengers safe at the airport on a daily basis does not mean that neither TSA nor the airport police should relax their current security policies. After a recent shooting at LAX, we spoke with airport workers at Jackson Medgar Wiley Evers International Airport to get their insight on the horrific shooting that took place at LAX.
People need to have their guards up. They need to be aware of their situations, and especially at the airport, be aware of your surroundings and look for signs of things that just don't seem right, and know who to notify and what to do in emergency situations. And people need to keep their guards up. And hopefully there's a lot of unanswered questions as to what happened with this. But hopefully we'll gather information and all become more aware of what happened and work on figuring out how to prevent things like this from happening.
A recent photo of Paul Seneca shows that he has somewhat a distant look on his face. Seneca remains hospitalized under 24-hour guard at Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center. According to court documents, Seneca is being treated at a hospital for gunshot wounds, including being shot in the face. He is said to be unconscious and unable to communicate.
We have to be aware of everyone and everything. Also, we have to be aware of our surroundings.
Ordered that a public defender be provisionally appointed to represent Seneca. Anyone with information, photos, or videos of the shooting at LAX is asked to call the FBI Los Angeles tip line at 1-800-226-8443. From Jackson Medgar Wiley Evers International Airport, Javois McKinney, Jackson State News Now.
Fussing, fighting, and applause? Jackson State University receives an unexpected alteration from 2013's homecoming game. Grambling University was a no-show for JSU's homecoming game, forcing an outbreak of opinions from students. Jackson State's alumni Tanisha Wells speaks out about her homecoming experience after the incident that people are calling unacceptable.
Actually, it didn't, because I'm not a football person, although I did attend Jackson State and I'm alumni there, but I didn't participate in football games, so it really didn't affect me. I do see what the fuss is about, but like I said, it didn't affect me, but I do believe that they should have came to the game anyway. I mean, you know, they should be responsible for coming to the game.
Former student Jerron Watkins agrees to disagree with the negative attack on Grambling State's football team.
The students, I applaud them, because in every instance where you want your voice to be heard, after you have did everything point A to point B, you try to talk to the dean of the school, you try to do this, you try to do that, so you have to boycott certain. So I really applaud them. See, now the people know, okay, we have an issue at Grambling, but at first we never knew that the school was doing them like that. So I applaud them.
No matter negative or positive, JSU students voice their opinions. I'm Katoya Watkins with JSU TV.
I'm Linda Ledeen here with Mrs. Louise Arrington to talk about Meals on Wheels, a subsidiary program of the Salvation Army's Red Kettle campaign. Mrs. Arrington, so nice to have you here today. How are you today?
Doing fine.
Well, I wanted to ask you, what does Meals on Wheels mean to you?
It means a lot. I have food ready when I'm not able to, fix it myself.
Mm-hmm. So what would you recommend people do this Christmas to help the program?
To give to the Christian Mission Fund and everything, to help them have plenty of food.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time today, and we would like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. And on behalf of Mrs. Arrington, we would like to thank you so much. And please donate today to the Red Cross's Red Kettle campaign to help people like Mrs. Arrington in their mission to help feed the elderly and those also who are in need. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us for this fall retrospective of notable people and events from the students of Mass Comm scriptwriting class at JSU. Thanks for watching. I'm Javoris McKinney.